Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. And I don't rise in my soul inside. Got my dog on the rise and my soul inside.
What's up with it, YouTube? We back at it with some more NBA content. Still trying to get to 200 subscribers. You feel me? Right now I'm doing a little NBA playoff final thing with the Thunder versus the Pacers. You dig? My money on OKC to win. Pacers. Pacers ain't been to the final since Reggie Miller, man.
The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. The buildings of Indianapolis are locations tonight framed against the beautiful nighttime sky.
You see it?
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are never an easy out. Malcolm Brogdon says this team always exceeds the expectations. It takes after the Midwest city that fights for everything they have. We've got the building blocks to be elite and to win a championship ultimately. Kevin, you gotta like that kind of confidence.
You heard that?
And those kind of words, DA, right from a guy that leads
said they
like
can win
he
a
does.
championship.
Terrific story. Thank you, David. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then there's Favors, and it's Baisley in at the 4. And for the Pacers, LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot.
Let's get it.
So Indiana wins the tip.
We get the tip.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And he can't bank that one in. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. An ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who won that prize.
That's how they feel.
Set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball. That just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. In close, he hits it.
Scouts question whether Gilgeous Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Here's Brogdon. We play just over a minute here in the first. Passes to LeVert. It's Turner, high post. And Turner throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Brogdon against Gilgeous Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Now LeVert. It's Brogdon on the wing. To the middle, 6 on the shot clock. It's Gilgeous Alexander with the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Dort. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. To the inside. It's stolen by Dort. Warren against Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Dort.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Brogdon. They get it again. The 3 from Warren. Indiana again missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there. He stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Now, here's Dort. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. And that one is hammered home.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
So it's the Pacers now. The Thunder making the shot. Outside Warren. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, Warren's so
good
at absorbing the contact and then just kind of muscling.
It's real basketball. He made that.
Takes a lot of concentration and focus.
Right back, no cheating.
What I like about TJ Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
LeVert the pass to Brogdon. Now here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis.
Right back, no cheat, huh?
At getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shoots the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's LeVert. Here's Warren. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in. Sabonis has got 6
Come on, man.
Sabonis
All right, we gotta get a bucket real quick.
On the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Right back, no cheat.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. 3-pointer, LeVert. Here's Turner. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive players, getting it done. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
That's how they rocking with us, man. I might have to cut this off.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you
It's
think?
on Hall of Fame, though.
When you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner.
That's his first
TJ
personal
McConnell's
foul.
out there with Brogdon.
First team foul.
And it's Craig in at the 3.
At the line for
So
the
that's the
Thunder.
group out there for
Chevy.
Indiana. Craig, you know, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He
Oklahoma
said,
City
I
foul.
fit the identity of this team as an underdog that
That's
overperforms
his
and
first
proves
personal
me
foul.
wrong.
First
He
team
has
foul.
to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about,
Oklahoma
David.
City
Thank you.
foul.
And the
Darius
whistle
Paisley.
blows. It's going to be on
That's his
Darius
first
Paisley.
personal foul.
That is his
Second
first
team
foul of the game. Sabonis, no good.
Come on, man, get a bucket.
Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 6. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
And
first
we've heard
personal
some
foul.
talk, Greg, about
Second
the
team
possibility of NBA expansion.
Shooting for
What do
Oklahoma
you think
City.
about that?
Kevin, I
Shea
think it would be great
Gilgeous.
for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
There's the double team with Dort. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
From
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I'm about to cut this off,
Foul
y'all.
number 2 for
That's
him.
his second personal
And that's
foul.
foul number 2.
Third team foul.
Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Brogdon outside. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Sinks the triple. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's McConnell. And the rejection by
Yeah.
Favors.
Go.
Great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter,
his
guys,
first
and it
personal
hasn't
foul.
been by
Third
accident.
team foul.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that
At the line for the
aggressiveness
Thunder.
correlates
Dort.
with playing
Taking
better.
2 shots.
So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Here's Dort, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turn it into a great shutdown defender.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second
And the
personal
next one
foul.
puts him in the bonus.
Fourth team
Yep,
foul.
they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
The Thunder with another miss. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Craig. Sabonis trying to get open. Craig can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Turner.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Holiday, the pass to Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Turner's got the lead up the trail now for Indiana.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. Fader on the way. That's short off the rim. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And the foul on Kovacevic. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checking
in for the Pacers, T.J. Warren. 2 minutes
1:57 left to play in the first half. Now here's Sabonis, guarded closely. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. .146 left in the first half.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's McConnell. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Holiday's got 6.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Dort launches a 3. Not going to go that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Holiday kicks to Turner. There's the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's sent back by Turner. And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead.
Damn, man, them niggas fucking me up. I ain't even trying though. I'm just making content.
Halftime show.
Just giving y'all something to watch.
Attorney Johnson here with Kenny the So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They have a 13-point lead. How about you, Shaq? That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
1998, 99, 2000, them was the good years. We'll give him the first game.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the
Oh,
second.
get him back, get him back, get him back.
Are the guards. Then there's Favors.
He broke. Oh, he made it.
Kulusevski in at the 3, the small forward.
They coming out hooping.
The arc Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, DA.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Outside Warren. Sabonis. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
I think a lot of people expected great things.
Still got to get my camera, you feel me?
Because his father was the stuff
coming soon.
Of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own
I gotta
right.
cut it off, y'all. Niggas up about 20 on the computer.
Perhaps a few more in his future.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Baisley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
21.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Indiana.
And that's a foul called on Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for T.J. Warren.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
13 foul.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Here we go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You got to be aware of Brogdon here. He's sneaky with these throwdowns, but when he does it, it's with force.
And the shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pacers leading by 22. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's LeVert. Outside Turner. LeVert against Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Dort against LeVert. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's LeVert. And he lays it straight in. LeVert's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
LeVert the pass to Sabonis. It's tipped. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. Outside, Dort. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Baisley passes to Dort. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Craig. And the pass to LeVert. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul. Substitution for your Pacers, O'Shea Brissett.
Now LeVert. 10 points for him.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's LeVert. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pacers out in front. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Let's hurry up and get this over with, man.
The Pacers shooting in this game 45%. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Brissett in at the 5. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count it.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. They'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
Here's Brogdon. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checked in.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him. He is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Pacers leading by 22. Brogdon looking it over. And there's the drive. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Craig. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Driving in. And favors kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Orte. Lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is a jack-of-all-trades kind of player and really solid at sharing the ball with his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. And he makes good on the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brissett's shot is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
On On the wing, Gilgis Alexander. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Brogdon the pass to Craig. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Gilgis Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Indiana. Craig's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Duarte. Brogdon against Gilgis Alexander. Brogdon kicks to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Boy, Warren does a nice job, I think, of putting himself in position for those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the
Gilgis Alexander
game.
deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
This
first
young man,
personal
a
foul.
rising scorer,
Third team foul.
continues to improve. Gilgis
Shooting for
Alexander makes
Oklahoma
the
City.
focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Indiana making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Lamb in there for T.J. Warren. Here's Duarte. Shooting foul
Oklahoma City
as the
foul.
whistle blows. He'll
Derek
shoot 2 free
Favors.
throws.
That's his second
They get
personal
Derek
foul.
Favors.
Second
No
team
question,
foul.
he got bumped on that shot.
At the
Yeah, the
line.
officials didn't need to talk that
Nigga
one
had
over.
the
It was
first
obvious.
game.
That one is no good. Gilgis Alexander against Brogdon. On the wing, Gilgis Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the
That's his
line.
first personal
It's
foul.
going to be on Isaiah
Fourth team
Jackson.
foul. At the line for the Thunder.
That's good from Gilgis
Shea
Alexander.
Gilgeous
T.J. Warren
Alexander.
is checked in for
At the
Brissett.
line for 2.
Gilgis Alexander hits them both. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying
Shea
win. A
Gilgeous
game
Alexander.
that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget. And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For Miles Turner.
Boy, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Gilgeous Alexander against Brogdon. They get it back. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Duarte, defended by Dort.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take the seat in. They've got no chance.
That's his sixth personal
His shot
foul.
was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Coming onto the floor
And
for the
guys, don't think
Thunder.
twice about attempting that
That's
shot
a line.
again. That
For
was
the
a
Pacers.
big-time rejection.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And here is Maladon. Jacks up a 3. No good there. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.